saw my last 2-week update video, we had a tornado come through on the farm. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description down below. Lately, a lot of our time has been tending to the aftermath of the tornado. We've been meeting with contractors and insurance adjusters, and it's been keeping us busy. First of all, my sweet little puppy got me in the mouth yesterday. These storms are just not letting up, and these doors are hanging on by a couple cargo straps. Hopefully the whole freaking door doesn't fly off. Yo. I saw that whole panel just move. I'm gonna get the turkeys inside. I just have these little dog pens. I'm gonna have to put the roof on them because they'll jump out and fight each other. We house our turkeys in a movable tractor, and it only has a tarp over the top, so they've been getting pretty wet in standing water and having all this wind come through, so I decided to put them in the barn. Shortly after this, the storms weren't quite as intense as this one. And to make things more difficult, I am having to keep the boys apart from each other. They just won't stop fighting. No, come on. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't fly out. Our average rainfall here in East Texas, where we live, is 42 inches annually. As of June 5th, we've gotten 48.2 inches of rain, and these stock tanks are literally busting at the seams, which is so discouraging because we've fixed these so many times. Yes, the sounds are soothing, and the pigs have a place to go when it's hot, but it's ruining our fence line. We keep having to add cattle panels, which isn't bad. It's a real sturdy material, but we have to lower them every time that soil is just eroded away. It'd be amazing to have these zoo-like rivers through here, but they won't have water in them forever. Issue number 473 with this storm. One of my calves got through this fence here. The highway is right there. I didn't do a great job of explaining this because it was the end of the day and we were trying to go home and we got called back. There was a cop waiting for us there because Lizzie got through the fence. A few limbs fell on the fence and snapped the old line, so we had to do a repair, and then it started raining. We ended up having to run in the pouring rain back to the truck. It's getting darker and darker. Wind just started blowing. It's supposed to rain here in like 10 minutes. This is another example of your animals need you when it's really hot, extremely cold, and it won't stop raining. Another discouraging thing is that my garden is drowning. I also have a rabbit in here, so it's been chewing on some of my butternut squash. My butternut squash is not doing well at all. Neither is my zucchini or the crookneck squash. It's rotting out of the ground. I checked for squash borer damage, and I don't see any. It's just rot. It's got white mold on the edge of it, and I know this landscape fabric kind of helps keep water in, but everything's so super saturated that there's nothing I can do. I'm seeing fruit on a lot of plants, but they're just not putting on any size, and I think it's because of the excessive amounts of rain we've had. That tornado did rip the doors off of my greenhouse, and really looking at it, these screws are kind of short. Luckily, the doors didn't sustain any damage. They just fell off the hinges. This window has not been replaced yet. I'd like a prettier window for this, but it's got to fit this size. It's also getting pretty toasty in this greenhouse, so we have to work fast or we'll have to wait till fall. Our little fig tree isn't showing any signs of chlorosis even though it's sitting in water. And our chunnel has been collecting so much water, I go in there with a stick and kind of try to drain it out, and then it rains again. A lot of my tomatoes have been falling off. This one's been falling off for a while, but they're just falling off green. I don't know if it's the wind. I don't know why they're not ripening. Probably because we've had too much rain. I don't know. Now something that is doing well is the sketty squash. It's just so pretty hanging up there. Something else I've been meaning to do is fix this up here. They like to go up here and lay eggs, but there's been, I think, 2 rat snakes since I built this coop. So I want them to not be up there where we can't see what's up there. I put this screen door mesh, the metal stuff, up here with staples, and they pushed it down and got up here anyway. I haven't seen any eggs up here in a while though. There is hardware cloth on that hole, so hopefully snakes won't get in here. Well, it don't look pretty, but it's another job done, and it serves its purpose. You may remember my olive eggers. They're getting big, and they have yet to leave the coop for all I know. And then my Americanas here, same thing. They're getting bigger though, and they're used to everybody else, so yeah, not sure how old they are. If you saw my last video, I had 2 of my other goats for sale, and I was able to buy 2 new goats. This was before the tornado happened. She is a Swiss marked doe, and I really like that pattern and wanted to bring it into our herd. Most of our goats are named after pirates, and Grace O'Malley was an Irish pirate. She's actually integrating better than she has been. She's usually crying and away from the rest of the herd. When this video uploads, it'll be Sunday when I'm picking up the other goat, so I guess you'll have to subscribe to make sure and see her in the next one. Rerun. Give me my rope. You give me that rope. Give me my rope. Rerun. He's gonna kick me if I get close to him. Just drop the rope. Good boy. Good. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I upload most Sundays, and you can keep watching us grow our farm. Have a good one.